And once again, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Shaft Eyes on Reaction. And we're doing another Gold Digger's prank video reaction against Gold Digger prankster Tikodior. And looks like he's going to be setting up this time on the side of the road. I guess it's the side of the road. Sometimes I can't remember. My age, sometimes your memory will become short. But he pulls up and pulls this beautiful young lady. And let's go ahead and get into this video. And then afterwards, I will give you my comeback or my commentary.
Alrighty, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I like your smile, by the way.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Anna.
I'm Tikodior.
Nice to meet you.
Where you from, Anna? What's the area?
Miami.
I'm from the area too. You been born and raised around the area? Me too. But you look, let me see why you look Latina or some shit. Are you? Where you from?
I'm Dominican.
Well, I'm Cuban and Jamaican. So we have something in common already, I guess you could say. My bad to approach you like this. You look really beautiful, so I figured I'd speak to you.
Thank you.
Where you going?
I'm going to get something to eat.
You mind if I tag along?
No.
What you about to get it to eat?
I'm about to get some pasta.
Oh, so you like Italian food?
Yeah.
There's some good little Italian spots not too far away.
I know.
And we could work a little deal. Either I drive and you pay and I drive.
You could drive and I'll pay.
That's cool. That's my car right there. We'll talk inside the car.
You have a nice car.
Thank you so much. And I work very hard for it. You know, gotta reward myself.
What do you do?
I'll tell you a little bit more about myself once we hop inside. Be comfortable.
Thank you.
No problem.
And once again, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Shaft Eyes on Reaction. And we're doing a reaction video today on Tikodior.
You say your name was what? Anna? You ever been inside one of these, Anna?
No.
First time for everything.
I'm in Lamborghini.
You look very nervous. I ain't mean to make you nervous, but I'm just more around the area, I guess. So I figured some friends out here, I seen you walking, and you were smiling at me, so I was like, let me talk to you. You smile at everybody like that?
No.
I know you're not lying. I don't know, we in Miami, you know how that is. How Miami is. What? Enough about what you do.
I'm a model.
I figured you look real nice.
Thank you.
How long you been doing that for? 6 years. Wow. Made you start?
Everyone was telling me to model.
Okay. With that modeling industry, what are the pros and cons to it? What's good about it and what's bad about it?
It's a lot of competition.
Especially out here in Miami. A lot of people doing the same thing.
There's a lot of beautiful.
Not like you though.
Yeah.
There is? So you gotta tell me where those at. That's okay. Not funny? What you got planned later on today? After you ate, what's going on?
I was gonna go to a friend's house.
Want y'all about to catch a vibe and shit? That's the type of vibe I like to do as well. Like me, I'm the type of person, I don't really like clubbing or doing none of that. Just get or do what I have to do throughout the day, and then at night growing up and just vibe and just schedule the next day. Like we go to the club and shit. I feel like I'm talking too much. I feel like you're not asking me no questions. I know.
I'm just a little nervous.
What you nervous for?
Because you're somebody new.
Somebody know. I see where you're coming from. There's a lot of weird creeps out here and shit like that.
But you seem like a good person.
What makes you say that?
Your vibe. Your aura.
My aura. That's a word I've been hearing a lot. What does aura mean? Like, my presence is.
I guess. Your presence, yeah. The energy you give out.
You got a cool little vibe too. That's why I figured I'd speak to you.
Thank you.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to the beach and ride bikes.
Oh, you like ride bikes?
Yeah.
That's different. I never heard that. Everybody gets these. So I got a question. How you know about riding bikes?
I learned how to ride bikes when I was little.
Who taught you? You got no ex-boyfriend that ride dirt bikes and none of that, right?
No.
So why you smiling?
My people ride dirt bikes. You and jet skis too.
I like to ride jet skis a lot. It's actually a good day to ride jet skis today. Get something to eat and go ride jet skis after.
I'm going to cancel on my friend.
Oh, that's right. You had to go to your friends. I don't want you to cancel on your friend because of me. I just met you today, but get your number and then we plan some shit. What you think?
Yeah, of course. But I don't know. Jet skis do sound fun.
I'm telling you. When was the last time you rode jet skis?
Probably
2 months ago. Let's get some to do with your friends. How long you been living in the area for?
my whole life.
Or you ever been to other places?
PR and all over America, Brazil.
The farthest I've gone to 3 countries. I've gone to Ecuador, Guayaquil. I've gone to Santiago, Chile.
And it looks like we're going to put this in a wind collar for a Tikodior.
That had me scared for a little minute.
I forgot to tell you something. Remember you had asked me what do I do and stuff like that? I'm a content creator and stuff. I do gold digger pranks. You ever heard about a gold digger prank?
Yeah.
I usually just put girls to the test, see what type of girl they are, see if they rock with me, stuff like that. And usually they always just make me look dumb or say I'm not their type or do all crazy shit. And when I come back to the car, they switch up. But back to what I was saying, this whole time I've been recording. You see that right there?
Oh my god.
You actually passed the test. I'm actually proud, you feel me? You got a vibe going on and stuff like that, so I just wanted to tell you, you've been on camera all the time. I'm glad you passed the test. You got anything to say to the people? Hey y'all, she's very shy. She don't really got a lot to say.
What's up?
She's a very cool girl, very down to earth, so if y'all want me to vlog our little jet ski date, make sure y'all comment down below, like the video if you're new, and smash that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the new one, alright?
And so once again, we'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Share Eyes on Reaction. And again, as you just saw in this video, Tikodior was set up and doing another gold digger prank video. Only this time he was set up and the young lady seemed to like him. And so he didn't have to actually use this gorgeous orange Lamborghini that he had sitting up roadside. And so the young lady was very pretty and seemed to be very intrigued by Mr. Tikodior. And so he couldn't actually call her a gold digger because she was actually rocking in this particular video. And so it's always a good and positive thing when you see these videos turn out in such a manner to where she's not being called or labeled as a gold digger. I know a lot of these young guys nowadays, they like to say that older guys like me, that we was simps, wimps, or whatever you want to call it, just because back in the day we buy women and we took care of our women folks because that's what we was raised to do. And so a lot of people my age that I have been knowing since high school, when they hook up with such a beautiful young lady, believe it or not, it is 40, 45, 46 years later. And these same people, they are together today and they have not only children, but they also have grandchildren. And we didn't have to worry about having a prenup or some kind of marriage agreement to where you get this or I get that, and just in case the marriage didn't work out. And so today, times really have changed. The young people seem to have more or are able to acquire more wealth a whole lot sooner than what we did back in the day. It was very uncommon for you to see an individual that had a job that produced enough income the way he could afford a Corvette. And back in the day, man, a Corvette, say around 1980, 81, a Corvette was only probably $38,000. It wasn't even a full $40,000. And so if you wanted a car like that back in the day, man, you had to really be making some money just to be able to afford a car like that. And a Lamborghini, a McLaren, a Porsche. If you was average, come from a middle class, you probably never even heard of vehicles like that. So now times have changed, as you can see. You can actually go to some rental dealerships that actually rents out these particular vehicles. But back then, man, you didn't hear of such thing. An individual not only owning one of these cars, but you definitely didn't hear of anybody being able to rent one. I think it was around 1990 something when I first heard of anybody being in the position to rent a Corvette. And that was simply because these cars are very expensive to own and probably very expensive as well to rent. And don't let anything happen to, say, that a tire or something like that on one of these vehicles. You better have some good insurance or some good roadside services in order to take care of this vehicle. Because one tire on a Corvette, man, it can run you starting at probably $550, and that's the regular steam rate. That's not including the Z06 or the ZR1 with the really big wide fat tires, and they run what you call run flats. And run flats are where you if you get a flat blowout, you can continually to drive the vehicle at a safe speed to the shop to get it repaired. And most Z06 or ZR1 or a Grand Sports Z51, even Stingray, they run what you call summer tires. And the summer tires are what you call slicks. And they run these vehicles because slicks actually sticks to the road a whole lot better than a normal tire. But if you live in an area where the weather is iffy, then you will want to run all season tires on these vehicles. So these vehicles are very expensive, and if you rent one and you cause any kind of damages to it, such as a tire blowout or what have you, you're going to need to make sure you have some pretty good insurance to cover the expenses on this vehicle. And then you have to find out what shop that you can actually go to in order to have this vehicle repaired. Simply because not all shops are going to handle or take on the responsibility for repairing one of these cars. And I remember myself bought some tires online trying to save $1 or $2, and actually had those tires shipped to Pet Boys, and they accepted the tires for me and held them for me and let me know that they came in, but they did not want the responsibility of putting these tires on my car. And I was just dumbfounded. I was just really dumbfounded why they just didn't want to do it. So I had to take 4 big wide Corvette tires, put two in the front seat with me, which I don't know how I did it to this day. And I had what you call a coupe, and I put 2 in the back. But I wasn't able to close that hatch, and so I had to ride like this in order to get to the shop, in order to get these tires installed on my vehicle. Even when I went to Firestone still didn't want to do it as well. Well, they wanted to do it, but they wanted to keep my car overnight. And one thing you do not want to do is take your car to the shop, such as a Corvette, Lamborghini, McLaren, Porsche, or what have you. You don't want to take your cars to the shop and leave them overnight, because those guys are going to be out there in your car, and they're going to be hot riding your car. Trust me. But shout out to Tikodior. I give his YouTube channel credit for this video, and a job well done. And that's going to bring an end to this video. Again, we thank you for rocking with us and tuning in to each and every episode. And we ask you to continue to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification button so that you will know when we are doing a upload. Again, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.